Yo, what's up? This is Fraser. Welcome back to No Bones Kitchen. Here's a quick one today. We're just gonna be making pickled onions, one of the world's most trendiest burger toppings right now, sandwich toppings. Pop it in a wrap, and you instantly have an acidic punch, and it looks really cool because they turn out to be pink. So here's a quick one for you. I'm sure you've seen hundreds of these videos online, but here's my version. Super simple, no measuring required, like 4 ingredients. So let's get into it. All right, so here we're all set up here. We literally need 4 things. Red onions, this one's a little punched out, so I might have to grab another one. Salt, optional is red chili flakes, and then any sort of vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar. You need a large bowl, you need a container for the onions. So we're gonna start by cutting the onions, and I'm just cutting the top and the tail off of the onion. You're also gonna want a bowl here for your compost scraps. Then you're gonna cut the onion in half. And I can just see that this first couple layers are pretty janky, so we're just gonna go and peel those right off. It helps to do everything in stages. So if you have like a whole bag of onions, do this for all of them and then start slicing. So I'm just gonna do 2, and then I found this in the fridge, so a little bit, 2.5. Small, these are pretty small. Red onions. You can use white onions, you could do yellow onions, doesn't really matter. I like the red onion, it has a nice color. And then like I said, it turns pink when you add the acid, so there you go. So super simple here. Another key ingredient is to have a sharp chef's knife. If you have a dull knife, you're gonna have a really bad time with this because you're just gonna be crying all over the place. So you're just gonna start slicing the onion. It doesn't have to be super thin. If it's thick, it'll just take longer to pickle. And we're just gonna be thinly slicing these onions and popping them into this large bowl here. The thinner the onion, the quicker it'll pickle. So I'm cutting these pretty thin. And again, go as quickly or as slowly as you like. I'm experienced, so I can go fast. But if you are new to working in a kitchen or cooking in general, this will look very intimidating. But safety first. The most dangerous tool in the kitchen is a dull knife. So if you have a dull knife, you're going to be pushing harder on the onion. That's going to cause it to bruise more. It's going to cause it to release more onion juices. And those onion juices release vapors. And those vapors are what usually is like right under your eyes. That's what's causing you to cry. So get your knife sharpened. You can learn how to sharpen it yourself. You can go to a kitchen store and they can sharpen it for you for pretty cheap. So that's the 2.5 onions sliced pretty quickly. And then you're gonna go in with a good, I like it spicier, so good pinch of these red pepper flakes. You could do like fresh chilies, which I don't have. You could do jalapenos. Good pinch or 2 of salt. Or you could just totally omit the red chilies altogether. The salt is key because it helps to break everything down. Before I add the acid, I'm gonna grab a glove here because my hands are very sensitive to acidic foods. My skin, I should say, not my hands. And I'm just gonna quickly, I just like to do this step, especially if you're in like a little bit of a rush, just massage the salt into the onions a little bit. This might not be like 100% accurate, but this is just what I like to do. It's almost like if you've ever fermented sauerkraut or kimchi before, it's kind of what you're doing. Or even make a marinated kale for a salad. And then you're gonna go ahead and hit it with a couple glugs of apple cider vinegar. I would say that is about 1/4 cup. It's okay if it's swimming a little bit in that vinegar. That's what's gonna help break down everything. And then I'm just massaging everything for a couple minutes just to make sure the vinegar is in all of the crevices of the onion. And then look at this, we're literally done now. Next ingredient, I said this in my last video, but thyme. Time is a huge factor in cooking that people undervalue. And we're just gonna hopefully fit all this in this container here. I magically made that all fit. And then we're gonna seal this puppy up and we're gonna pop it in the fridge. And I'm gonna check in on this in like 20 minutes or so. You could use it right now. It's truly a quick pickle right now, but it will just be that much better when it's softened and more of a deep pink color and fully broken down. So let's check back in a little bit. All right, so it's been about half an hour. The pickled onions are much softer. You can see they're basically pretty flimsy in my hand. At this stage, it's perfect on a burger, which I'm gonna be making right now. Or, you know, let it sit. It'll just get deeper and deeper in that pinkish purple color and just super tasty. It's good in your fridge for about a couple weeks, even longer if you want. And yeah, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed this quick one. It's just a little quick whip up. I like to whip these up when I feel like it. So if you enjoyed it, smash that thumbs up button. Comment down below what you'd have these pickled onions on, and I'll see you next time.